And as the light slowly faded into a beautiful sunset, as you can see, I went off into the second half of the run.
Everyone was there. Oh, you make it past the car. Just wait there. Oh, just wait 1 second. Sorry, you nearly made it over.
Night fell as I neared the 60-mile mark. Okay guys, I know you can't see very much. You might be able to hear or see, which is just it's just gone past midnight, I think. 60 miles in. It has, I have to say, been a lot tougher than I was expecting. I'll get on there. And yeah, carry on through the night. And we'll see you in the morning. Kind of, not literally, of course. Okay guys, I hope you're all sleeping well, having lovely dreams, and not floating around the Scottish countryside. Take care, bye. It's Sunday morning now. I'm obviously getting tired because you can see my finger in quite a few of the film coming up. And my microphone fell completely from here on in, so you don't hear me talking actually live. So I have no idea what I was saying. This kind of territory I normally like running on, but I was tired. I just wanted to be at the next stop. It was one that there was quite a long distance in between the stops. And judging by the comments from other runners as well in other videos, I think we were all feeling it on this particular point. It just seemed to go on forever. The insects came out, and yeah, it was tough despite being the kind of territory that I would normally like to run on. Then we move on to the Tay Road Bridge. Again, not a particularly nice bridge to run on because it's just concrete and not particularly exciting views going into Dundee. I'd actually at this point lost most of the other runners around me, and there was one point where I wasn't sure that whether I'd missed an arrow or not, and I must have looked a bit confused, and a local dog walker noticed and said, no, you're fine, carry on, we'll walk with me. So I spent quite some time walking with him and hearing all about his history, and he told me about his experiences on the Tay Road Bridge. Tired now, you can see from my face. And this was the final push coming out of the last stop. One more huge hill to go. I think it was 8 miles to the finish. And here you see me coming up. I was going to say the final hill. It wasn't by any close to the final hill. Walking, tired, but we're getting there. We're nearly at the end now. I wasn't going to stop, obviously. Yeah, I say I had enough. Looking forward to the finish, but coming up to possibly the bit that I was expecting more of as we hit the glens just before Glamis Castle. As you can see, fantastic views, but the rain then came in, and so I had to stop and get my rain gear on. Again, this is silent. It's a pity because I do remember talking about how I was feeling as I got to this point. It's my kind of countryside, but it was tough, very wet underfoot, and I say, although you can't really tell, it was actually pissing it down at this point. It did stop for a bit until I got to the car. Well, it stopped just before I got to the gates at the castle. This was, I think, less than 2 miles to go now, and the light was fantastic, obviously with the storms and the sun coming through. And here we are, only 1 mile to go. Now, this next video here, I was in bits. I was in tears when I was talking to you, but I say unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for you guys, you can't hear any of it. So a bit dry here, as you can see, it has rained, but not too bad. And then I go through the gates, and it absolutely chucked it down, as you may hear coming up. The filming, as you can see, my finger, tired, really not caring at this point, just want it to be over. But oh my god, I was emotional at this point. There were times when I really didn't think I was going to make it. So yeah, going through those gates, seeing the castle at the far end, that was, in some ways I was more emotional at this point than I was when I actually crossed the finishing line. And this was the moment that would not have happened without so much support from people, and of course the incredible folks at the Queen Victoria Hospital. Thank you everybody. Edinburgh to Glamis Castle, 100 miles, done.